Hello everybody, welcome back to channel Best Woodworking. Felling a large dead ponderosa pine, leaning over a canal, cutting down a large dead ponderosa pine, especially one leaning over a canal or water trough, is a task that demands careful planning and precision. The tree's size and the presence of water add complexities that require a strategic approach, a sharp chainsaw, and a deep understanding of how to fell a tree safely. The lean of the dead ponderosa presents a challenge, as it's already inclined toward the canal, which increases the risk of it falling in an unintended direction. Begin by identifying the safest felling direction. Ideally, the tree should fall away from the water. This minimizes any potential damage to the canal or trough and makes cleanup easier. Next, clear the area around the base of the tree. Ensure you have an open escape path at a 45-degree angle from the expected fall line to avoid any accidents. A critical aspect of controlling the tree's fall. Since the tree is already leaning, you must create a notch on the side facing the direction you want the tree to fall. Make a horizontal cut about 1/3 of the tree's diameter, and then a diagonal cut that meets the bottom of the horizontal cut. This will form a triangular wedge, allowing the tree to fall in the desired direction. Once the notch is complete, it's time for the back cut. Start this cut on the opposite side of the notch and slightly higher than the horizontal cut. Be mindful to leave a hinge of wood to guide the tree's fall. As the cut progresses, the tension in the tree will become more noticeable, and the tree should begin to fall. At this moment, be prepared to retreat to your escape path. In the case of felling large trees, especially dead ones like the ponderosa pine, speed and precision with a chainsaw are essential. Chainsaw maintenance plays a crucial role here. Ensure the chain is sharp, the tension is correct, and the engine is running smoothly to cut efficiently. Working quickly but carefully will reduce the risk of the tree shifting unexpectedly. Once the tree has fallen, assess the scene for hazards before proceeding with the cleanup. Dead branches and unstable sections of the tree can pose additional risks. Always prioritize safety, and if the situation feels too dangerous, don't hesitate to seek help from professional loggers. Cutting down a large oak tree that was blown over by the wind requires careful handling. With its base already compromised, the safest method was to saw near the base. The man in charge began by securing the trunk with a strong cable, ensuring the tree wouldn't shift unexpectedly during the process. This technique allowed for more controlled movement, reducing the risk of injury or damage to nearby property. Once the cable was in place, he used a chainsaw to make precise cuts. Chainsaws are ideal for this task due to their speed and efficiency, especially when dealing with massive, dense hardwood like oak. However, cutting down a large tree quickly still requires caution and experience to maintain safety. By combining the cable for added stability with the power of the chainsaw, the tree was cut down in a controlled, efficient manner. This approach not only reduced the risk of the tree falling unpredictably, but also ensured a quick, safe removal. Well done. In this demonstration, we're going to explore the process of cutting down a large tree using a chainsaw and a hydraulic bottle jack. Although the tree in this example already has a natural lean downhill, I'll be using the bottle jack to show how it can help in situations where the tree's lean isn't as favorable. This method can be useful for safely guiding a tree's fall in a controlled manner. Before we begin, I've got my 10-ton bottle jack ready. While you don't necessarily need one this big, it's what I have on hand. Typically, a smaller jack will work just fine, depending on the size of the tree you're dealing with. It's important to ensure you have a metal plate for the jack to rest on. In this case, I forgot mine at home, but I'll proceed carefully nonetheless. The first cut is to create a notch where the bottle jack will sit. The notch should be cut in such a way that the jack can securely fit into it and press against solid wood, not bark. Make sure the jack is placed correctly and aligned with the direction you want the tree to fall. The pressure exerted by the jack will guide the tree's fall, so it's essential to make this step precise. Next, I'll make the face cut, which is the open wedge cut on the side of the tree facing the direction of the fall. This helps control the tree's movement as it falls. With the notch and face cut ready, we'll move to the next phase. Applying pressure with the Jack 05, now it's time to place the bottle jack in the notch and begin applying pressure. The goal here is to add just enough pressure to control the fall, not to overdo it. Tighten the jack and ensure it's pushing against solid wood. Gradually increase the pressure until you see the tree start to shift. This is where the jack really comes into play, guiding the tree along the cut. At this point, the tree should start to fall in the desired direction. Step back to a safe distance and allow the tree to fall naturally. If done correctly, the bottle jack will assist in guiding the tree down smoothly. In my case, I wasn't aiming for perfect precision, but it still worked as intended, demonstrating the effectiveness of the bottle jack technique. Once the tree is down, it's time to clean up the stump. I'll remove any rough edges and ensure it's smooth. This is an important final step, especially if you're cutting the tree for lumber or firewood. Hopefully, this demonstration gives you a clear understanding of how to use a bottle jack to guide a tree's fall. Though I'm not a professional faller, this technique is effective and can be a great tool when used correctly.